Hey, 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 good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you happen to be hearing my voice or watching this video. Pajama Gramma, Horne-Ellstrom, with Pajama Gramma's chronic painkillers prescriptions. I am sharing some of the things I've learned over the last 37 years dealing with chronic illnesses and chronic pain, and how I have personally dealt with killing my chronic pain and creating the life I want, and helped lots and lots of other people to do the same, because I want that for you. So today's chronic painkillers prescription is kind of a hard one. It's a really hard pill to swallow for a lot of us. I know it was for me when I first had to swallow that big giant horse pill, but it is 100% you. It is 100% me. My chronic pain experience, my chronic illness experience is 100% mine, and my response to that is 100% my responsibility. I am responsible for how I respond to everything that happens in my life 100% of the time. Now, do I always respond in a way that is polite and kind and the way I want to respond? Hell no, none of us do. I mean, we all get angry. We especially get angry and frustrated and hopeless and depressed and whatever. And those emotions aren't, only for people with chronic pain and chronic illness. We just seem to get them a lot more often because we have a lot more to deal with than normal people. But how I respond to a diagnosis or a lack of diagnosis, how I respond to a flare, how I respond to stress or what other people say about me, it's entirely up to me. How I respond to, if somebody says something mean to me or about me or talks about me behind my back or doubts that I have pain, and let's be honest, almost every one of us will at some time during our chronic pain and chronic illness experience talk to a doctor or a healthcare provider like a nurse who makes us feel like what we're telling them isn't real, makes us feel like our pain or what we're describing doesn't exist in our bodies because they can't see it on an MRI or some medical test that they've had us go through. And how we respond to that is entirely up to us. We can be devastated and feel bad and be indignant that they don't believe us, but it just doesn't matter. Only you know what's going on in your body. Only I know what's going on in my body. And what we're experiencing and what we're feeling is absolutely, positively, 100% real and true for us. And it doesn't ever matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't ever matter what anybody else says about it. We know the truth for us. And how we respond to them, that's up to us too. Now, if I get all indignant and upset, and sometimes I still do. I mean, when I get yelled at, if I park in a handicapped spot, because I don't look sick to other people or I don't look like I'm in pain. Because, some days I can walk without showing that I have a hard time walking. Other days, I can't. And so the days that I park in a handicapped spot and I look like I'm normal to other people, sometimes people yell at me. And I could respond and tell them the story of the 37 years of bullshit I've gone through. Or I can just smile and understand that they have no clue and they have no right to judge me, just like I have no right to judge anyone else. But my response is up to me. I get to decide how I'm going to respond or not respond to that. And again, sometimes I've responded not so nicely in the past, and I've learned from that. And sometimes I just don't respond because I consider the source and it's not worth it. So keep in mind today, even though this is hard to understand sometimes, it is 100% my responsibility to determine how I am going to respond to everything in life. And that includes my experiences with chronic illness and chronic pain. So take this prescription today, go out, make it an awesome day, do everything you can to kill your chronic pain and create the life that you deserve and love. I will see you again soon with another chronic painkillers prescription. Bye.